Hi. Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Tari. Well, actually my full name is Latrininng Lestari, but then you can call me Tari. And then since we have another Tari in Britzone, so my name is Tari Cipto and the other one is Tari Porter, and then we're good friends. I'm a tutor, so I'm a full-time tutor. I teach English, general English, and then I also teach literature. And then I also give a lesson for IBT, Toefl IBT, and IELTS. So as for today, what I'm going to share is IELTS reading tips and strategy. So probably like some of you probably already familiar with this type of questions, and I believe that most of us are thinking about, should we have internet-based Toefl or should we have IELTS? So it depends. It depends on your university requirement, and then basically if you're applying for a scholarship or any job, it depends on what kind of test do they require. But then if you have the freedom to choose between IBT or IELTS, I'll say that the easier one probably Toefl, as Toefl has multiple choice questions. But then this day, a lot of people taking IELTS more than Toefl. So I guess like probably they find it's like more popular these days, or like it costs more. But then like it depends on your preference. So the reading passage for IELTS, usually reading skills, it takes 60 minutes, and then it has 3 passage in total. And then like it's usually a combination of first of all, I'm really sorry I didn't provide any Google Doc or any presentation like to share with you, but later on after we're done with the lesson, I try to make a summary of the reading tips and strategy. But then you can also find it online, because nowadays we have this technology, and then like we can just basically search reading IELTS tips and strategy, and then you will find tons of the tips and strategies. When looking at the passage, actually, after I've been teaching as a English teacher for like 10 years. So, oh no, 9 years, sorry. So before that, I worked as a export import staff in logistic department for 8 years. And then I've been teaching IELTS for like 5 years so far. The general rules or the basic principles in IELTS actually, even though they have 14 types of questions, I think the most important skill that you have is the ability to identify main ideas and details. And then never worry about new vocabulary. Don't stop in new vocabulary, because like you don't know whether this vocabulary will be questioned or not. So keep on going, keep on reading. And then, so basically it's about the skill, it's about identifying main ideas and details, because from the 14th question, it will be about questioning about details and main ideas. I also provide 40 minutes practice, and then after that we can discuss the answer, and then we can share any difficulties or hardship. So before I continue with the type of question, do you have any question? I guess no one have any questions, so yeah. No questions so far? Anything you want to know about IELTS reading test?
I do have a question.
Yes.
So you said earlier that TOEFL could be easier than IELTS. Am I right?
Yeah.
Why do you think so? What makes IELTS harder than TOEFL, especially in the reading section?
For reading TOEFL, it's first the type of the questions. It's multiple choice questions, so you can always choose. You have the option to choose. While in IELTS, they have the blank one, fill in the blank, completing diagram, completing table, and then yes, no type of question, yes, no, and not given type of question. That kind of question usually the hardest compared to multiple choice question. In TOEFL, they also have vocabulary question and then basically inferring. But the idea is both in IELTS and TOEFL is paraphrasing. So what is stated on the passage, you can find what is stated on the, sorry, what I meant is what is stated on the question, you can find the information in the reading passage. But then it will be in different form. So paraphrasing using synonyms, and then like basically they will replace the word with synonyms.
Thank you.
Any other question?
Me, I have
Okay,
a
yeah.
question for you.
Yes, hello Vika.
Yeah. Hello Katari. I have a question about the reading section. Which
Mhm.
one is better to read the option? Sorry, to read the question or to read the article first? Which one? Uh, in your opinion? In your opinion, just your opinion.
Okay, thank you, Vika. For my personal opinion, I'd say this is what I always recommend my students to do. I always recommend them to read the passage first. That way, you can identify the main ideas and you basically know the structure. What is this article about? And then you be able to identify when you answer the question. You be able to identify. Oh, I should go to these paragraphs. And then the thing about IELTS, it's the paper-based one. Paper-based one, you can write down anything on the booklet, and then you later on transfer from the booklet to the answer sheet. It's quite tricky because like you might do some misspelling, or you might miss a letter, and then it will be count as false, or and then it will reduce your mark. But then you can do, the thing is like you can do on the booklet question, and then you can basically underline, circle, identify the opinions or important ideas, or any ideas that you go consider important, and then you can go to the question. You have a whole set of ideas already, and then you can go to answering the question. However, when you look at the question first and then you go to the passage, you don't have any idea. You just this is what the typical national students will do, because like it may be faster. Like you go to the question and then check what kind of questions are being asked, and then you go to the passage. But then you don't have any ideas what the passage is all about. So that's my personal opinion. I will recommend you to read the reading passage first. Skim it. Just spend like few minutes. Don't spend too long, because like each sorry, Mama, I'll be back. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Uh so because like where was I? Oh yeah, the type of question. Yeah. So one reading passage usually lasts for 20 minutes, because in total you have 60 minutes. Always spend 5 minutes for the reading. Then you have plenty of time to find the details and then main ideas to go back and forth the passage. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, thank you, Katari.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other question? I can just move on to the type of question. No more question.
No, I think no. Anyone
Okay.
else wanna
And
ask?
then
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, let's move on to the type of question. Basically, the type of question you have matching headings because, as I say previously, you can classify the question into two types. The skills, basically, finding main ideas and then details. Matching headings, it's about like how you match the heading with the paragraph. So you have the options, and then you basically just match what's the paragraph, what's the keyword in the paragraph with the heading. And then second, that will be the hardest question. I'll say it's true, false, or not given, or yes, no, not given. Yes, this kind of question actually only the skill that required for this question is you be able to find the details. So yes, no, not given, what you have to do is if it's yes, how you classify yes, not given, yes, no, or not given. Yes, no are stated on the passage. The thing is, you should be able to identify whether that's the correct statement or the opposite. The correct statement is true, the opposite is false. Then if it's not stated, it's not given. As simple as that. That's true, false, and not given. And then there are 14 questions. Matching paragraphs, informations. Again, it's finding the idea, the keywords from the paragraph. What is the paragraph mainly about? And then matching it with the information from the selection. Summary completion questions, like again, it requires you to read the whole passage and complete the question. And then sentence completion. You have also multiple choice question. And then there is a list of selection. You will know later while we do the practice itself. And then there is a question about choosing a title. Again, it's about like how you get the main ideas from the paragraph, and then what is the best or the suitable title for this paragraph. And then you have categorizations, that's detailed information. Matching sentence and ending, it's also detailed question. Table completions, also detailed question. Be familiar with table, diagram, flowchart, because IELTS is about these aspects. In Toefl, small chance they have like table, flowchart, or diagram, but then in IELTS it's quite familiar, and you are expected to find this kind of question. And then the last one is short answer question. So before we continue to the practice, is there any question?
Any question, guys? Do you want to ask? Just
I
raise
want to
your
ask a
hand.
question.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to raise my hand.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay. Is there any organization that offers online IELTS tests during this pandemic? I mean, the official one, because I know that there are several organizations that serves it, but I don't know which one that offers it online.
Oh yeah. Hello, Alisa. So thank you for the questions. Yes. This type of tests are available. You still can choose paper-based or online or computer-based. That's what they say. Because recently my student applied for the test, and then I think she did it yesterday. Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. She did it today. So, and then she did for computer. She did paper-based. So it's face-to-face. Like you visit the venue, and then you have paper-based test, and then face-to-face speaking. I think for further information, you can just Google, because they do provide both alternatives, online and also paper-based.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Anyone else? Guys, anyone else? Do you want to ask? Okay, maybe just move on.
Okay. No, there will be since there's no questions. I share you. I share a PDF document, and then since I already summarize the type of questions, what we're going to do next is we're going to do two passage. So there will be two passage, and then we're going to time it just like the real test. and then you can try to do it, and then after 40 minutes we can discuss the answer, and then basically it's an open sharing discussion one after you try it. So just in case for everyone who haven't done this type of test, you have the chance to do the practice 2 passage, and then my tips for the first timer is you can read the reading passage first, skim for like 5 to 6 minutes, and then go to the question. Read the instruction carefully, because when it says that you should write not more than 3 words, no more than 2 words or 3 words, then you have to follow that instruction. Uh, so each questions, they have the instructions already, and so I'll give you 40 minutes to do it, and we can share after you done it. How's that?
Okay. Maybe we should start the simulation test. So guys, you can look up at your WhatsApp group. There are documents that we share about the tax 1 PDF. You can open it. You can open it like this. See you guys.
Yeah, before we start, probably if they have questions, they can ask, because we're going to do I know that I provide listening and then other tasks as well. So what we're going to do today is only reading, but then if you are interested to do the writing, let's say, you can try it, and then you can discuss it with me later on after the lesson. But then what we focus on today is we're going to do passage 1, reading passage 1, and reading passage 2. So from question 1 to question 26.
You guys already open it? Okay.
Yeah, that it is. So before we start, like, are you able to access the PDF, the question? If there is no problem in accessing, in accessing the reading passage, just let us know. And then before we start, if you have any question, you can
If
ask.
you have any trouble, you can raise your hand. Any trouble to open the PDF, you can raise your hand and we can help you. So for the reading section is in
Page 17.
yeah, 17.
Yeah, page
17.
17. Page 17, the first type of question, you have true, false, not given. True, false, not given. This type of question requires you to find the details. So make sure, if look at the statement. If it's mentioned, you just need to check whether it's true or the opposite. And then the second type of question is from question 8 to 13. You have no more than 2 words. These skills require paraphrasing, matching the keywords with the keyword of the question with the keyword on the passage, and it says choose no more than 2 words. So when you write more than 2 words, they will be considered as wrong. That's for passage 1. Passage 2, we have the matching question, list of headings. Usually it's more than, you have more options because the question you have like 4 question to 5 question, but then the options you have like 7. So my suggestion is for reading passage 2, Rama, can you go to reading passage 2? Yes, thank you. Please stop on the headings, list of headings on page 21. Yes, that's one. So reading passage 2, list of headings, you see the question, we have 5 question, but then the options, you have like 7 options. So from the 7 options, because we only need 5 answer and it's already answered 1 question. So yeah, you have 7 options and the question only 4. So it means like you have to omit or delete how many from the options, because you only need 4 and 1 is already taken. So 6. You have to delete 2 options for the list of headings in page 21. That's list of heading question. Rama, can you go to page 24? Yes, thank you so much, Rama. So here you will have no more than 3 words or a number from the passage each answer. This question is basically requires the ability to identify keyword matching from the passage and then the question keyword and then basically the details of from the passage. And then yes, you have yes, no, and not given questions. Okay, do you have any question before we start?
No, Kak. I think everyone get ready.
Yeah, everyone.
Oh, everyone is ready to do it. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
please set the time. So I'm going to start. I'll just set the timer.
Yes.
So I'm going to set it 40 minutes. In the real test, they will just let you to have 1 hour. But then, since we're doing as a practice, I will let you know if 20 minutes has passed. Okay.
Okay, Kak.
So okay, hold on. Okay. So please start do the reading passage now. Okay, your 40 minutes start now. You still have 30 minutes left. Also, you have 19 minutes left. You still have 10 minutes left. We still have 4 minutes to go. Okay. Okay, your time is up. Let's discuss the answer. So let's check your answer.
Okay, Alhamdulillah.
It's quite long.
Yeah, it's just long.
Okay, let's start the answer. Please check your answer to.
Okay, number 1 is false. I'm just going to mention it, right? From 1 to 26, right?
Mm-hmm. Or maybe you can ask the people. You can ask.
Oh yeah,
which answer did they answer it,
Okay,
and they
that's
will
good.
give the what is it, reason why they choose this answer.
Oh, first of all, I want to hear what's their opinion. Is this their first time, or so? What happened? What is their opinion after doing reading passage?
Oh, okay. So do you want to hear the opinion after you, what is it, after you discuss the answer, or you will the answer first and ask the opinion?
Okay, let's do it later. So for the next number, I can ask them who knows the answer, and then they can reply and what's the reason. Is that
Okay.
what
Okay,
you
it's okay.
recommend? Okay. Who can answer number 2? Or should I just like mention all the answers, and like if they have any question, which number they are still confused and they don't know how to do it, they can just ask based on numbers after I mention the answer. Okay. So number
Okay.
2 is not given, and number 3 is false. Number 4 is true. 5 is not given, and then 6 is true. 7 is not given. I also going to share it. It's too late, but I'm just going to share it anyway. This the the answer key. I'll answer to. I will share it later. Okay. And then what number are we now?
8.
6.
Oh.
8.
Oh yeah. Okay.
6.
8. Number 8. Number 8 is rich or the only rich. So you can answer the only rich or only rich. It's also possible, or rich only is also possible. And then number 9 is commercial. You can also answer commercial possibilities. And then number 10 is mauve, or that's the color. How you spell it is MAUVE. And then 11
What about
is color.
Miss? What about Tyrian purple?
Yes.
What about Tyrian purple for number?
Oh no, 10.
Yes.
Number 10 should only be mauve, no purple. It's considered wrong. Only mauve.
Okay.
Now we are 11, yeah? 11, Puller or Robert Puller. You can give full name. And then number 12 is France, or you can answer in France. 13 is malaria. And then 14 is 4. 15 is 7. 16 is 1. 17 is 2. Okay. Is there any question for passage 1? No question.
I do have a question.
Okay, sure. Please, Alisa.
For number 8, I answered upper class. Can I?
Upper class. Because it's stated, it should be only rich or the only rich. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that paragraph for number 8, right? Number 8. So number 8 is referring to the paragraph that says, I think it's in page 18. Page 18, the first paragraph. So if you look at page 18, if you go back to page 18 in the first paragraph, it's in the middle. You have to refer to the sentence. Indeed, the purple color extracted from a snail was once so costly that in society at the time only the rich could afford it. So that's why the answer is only the rich or rich, basically. That's for number 8. Any more question?
How about mass production for number 9?
Number 9. Oh, what potential did Perkin immediately understand that his new die had? Number 9, potential, what potential? So you should refer to the paragraph in the same page, in page 18, but in the second paragraph, it says
Commercial possibilities.
yes. So it's
Thank you very
basically
much.
matching. Yeah, it's basically matching, right? Okay. No more questions for the first passage? Okay,
So
let's.
in the number 9, we can the answer of the used color fabric is false.
Yeah. What was your answer again for number 9? Sorry, Robbie.
Yeah. Number 9, I answer because in the paragraph, first paragraph in 18, Perkin quickly grasped that his purple solution could be used to color fabric. In the second paragraph,
Yes. Mhm.
so it's false.
Well, because remember you have to match the key question with the keyword in the passage, right? So in the key question, it says what potential did Perkin immediately understand that his new die had? So if you match the word, it's a potential. Also, the synonym is possibilities, right? So that's why the answer is commercial possibilities.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, welcome, Robbie. No more questions for
Katari,
passage?
would you please to repeat the answer for number 14 to 17?
14 to 17. Okay, 14 is 4. 15 is 7.
Okay.
16 is 1. 17 is 2.
7, okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's for passage 2 and then 17. Now we move on to 18. 18 is the answer should be no more than 3 words and or a number. So what is the life expectancy of Earth? The life expectancy of Earth is several billion years. You have to make sure that you spell correctly. Otherwise, it will consider as wrong. That's several billion years. Number 9.
Several.
Yes, several billion.
Oh, okay.
Because like, why is the answer several billion years? If you match again the key question with the passage, where can you find the life expectancy of Earth in this passage? It's actually in paragraph. Which paragraph? Can you be able to identify in which paragraph the life expectancy is about?
In paragraph A.
Yes, that's good. In paragraph A. It's like near the last sentence in the paragraph, not the last one. It says that since the lifetime of planet like ours is several billion years. Okay, thank you for helping. 19. Yes, who knows the answer for 19?
19, alien civilization.
No, that's not the answer. Anyone want to try?
Radio wave.
Sorry?
Is it radio wave?
Yes, that's the correct answer. You can just basically answer radio or radio waves or radio signals. 3 of them considered correct.
Okay, thank you.
So about radio frequency.
It should be waves or signals only. If you're not sure, you better answer radio. If you're not sure about the whether it's waves or signals, so it should be only radio or radio waves or radio signals. Number 20. Who can answer number 20?
1,000 likely stars.
1,000 stars.
Yeah.
1,000 stars. So 20, the answer is 1,000 stars. What about 21? Yes, no, and not given. 21 is, which one is the answer? Yes, no, and not given.
True.
No.
No, why is it no? In which paragraph are you referring to? Alien civilization may be able to help the human race to overcome serious problems. Is there anyone who have different answer?
It's not given.
It's actually yes. It's stated on the passage.
Oh.
Who is be able to allocate the who will be able to allocate the sentence? Yeah. Who has the correct answer for this one?
Me.
Me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where can you find the answer? Which paragraph?
In the last sentence in paragraph A.
Paragraph A. Yeah. What
Last
does it
sentence.
say? Last sentence.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it says. Are you referring to this sentence? Or which sentence? Can you please read the sentence that you're referring to?
It is even possible that the older civilization may pass on the benefits of their experience in dealing with threats to survival, such as nuclear war and global pollution and other threats that we haven't yet discovered.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh, yes. Actually, also you can also refer to the previous sentence, the one that says, like the mere existence of such a civilization will tell us that long-term survival is possible and give us some cause for optimism. So yeah, they can overcome serious problems. What about number 22? Yes, no, not given. What is the answer?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes, that's so it's stated. What about 23?
false,
23, yeah. Oh, 23.
not
23
given.
is yes. 23 is
No,
not
no,
given.
not given. Not given.
Yes. Why is it not given? Can you find it on the passage?
No.
Yes, that's all. Because you cannot find it on the passage, so it's not given.
Actually, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The thing is about IELTS, they may have some of the keywords, but then, actually the meaning is wrong. So they may have similar vocabulary, but then actually it's not what it's meant. So it doesn't convey similar meaning with the statement on the question. What about now? Which number are we now? 24. Is it 24?
Yes.
Okay. What is for 24?
24.
Not given.
False.
Oh, who? Yes, the answer is actually no.
No.
Mhm. Because it's stated, but then it's the opposite. Can you be able to who answer no or false? Can you share which paragraph or which sentence was it?
Atari, we have a limited time,
Oh, okay,
so
okay,
maybe
okay,
we can move on to the question 3.
okay. So 25 is not given and 26 is no.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So how many percent that you got? You can share with me later. And then we should move on to the next session, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or
Question
yeah,
and answer.
yeah. I
Yes.
basically want to know. So how do you feel after experiencing reading
Maybe,
passage?
yeah. Maybe you can ask what is, if you have a question about the task, your answer, you can discuss it. So we discuss it with whatever you want to ask. Okay. Do you have any question,
Yes.
guys?
You
Okay, Miss
basic.
Diani. Miss Diani?
Yeah.
Hi.
Good
Hello.
afternoon, Katari and everyone.
Hello.
Thanks a lot for this
Good
session. Actually,
afternoon.
I have a question about how to differentiate a not given type of answer with no or false, because actually I've got 7 false answer on my question, and mostly it is from like yes, no, not given. And even though I tried to like for number 23, I answer no because I look at the paragraph D and saw that um, they stated searcher by various group around the world. So I just thought, oh, probably it's not about the project they do together, but since they also mentioned some of the country, so sometimes I get confused by that, by how to state this is not given. Because I still see that, oh, this sentence also refers to this fact, but actually, like you said before, oh, that's not given in the paragraph. So I asked for some of the tips for that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. Let's refer to number 23. Uh, for number 23, it says the question states that the Americans and Australians have cooperated on joint research projects, right? But then when we look at the passage, it does refer to Americans, and also because they mention about NASA, and they also mentions about Australian, but there is no further information that they did join cooperated. So that's why if this is the trickiest part, like how they mention how they're referring to Americans, which is clearly stated in the paragraph, and then Australian. But then one keyword is totally will determine whether it's true, false, or not given. The phrase that says cooperated on joint research project, because we don't have, we might conclude, we might infer, we might consider, oh, since they mentioned, there's a possibility. But then if it's not stated, then we cannot infer those conclusions.
Oh, okay, so again, for like question in like not given, we have to state it that specific word given, so we can state it. Oh, if they're not stated this specific word, so we can conclude that it's not given. Is it like that
Yes,
for the all of the question?
yes, for yes, not basically for all type of question, it's uh, it's important to identify the keyword question. So make sure that the statement like the statement provides all the element that has in the passage. If it's missed one or two part, so it means like it doesn't convey similar message on the passage. So one or two keyword actually really gives a significant difference.
Okay, thanks a lot, Katiara.
Okay. Okay, thank you,
Thank you.
Rizdiani. And so I'm sorry, guys, we have a limited time. So for the answer passage 3, we can share it in a WhatsApp group. And Katari, you can share the answer
Yes.
to us, the Britzone community, and we can share the answer in the group. And if you have any question about the test, you can ask the Katari. Katari, do you want to share your number, or
Yeah,
we can share your number in a group, Katari?
yeah, you can share my number in the group, or you can access me through my social media accounts. I have
Mhm.
Instagram and Facebook. My social media accounts is Tari Cipto, so it's TARICIPTO, Tari Cipto. Or you just can contact me on my WhatsApp number. You can share my WhatsApp number. Yeah, and then I will share the the key answer. So if you have the time, you can do for the last reading, and then we basically will share the key answer.
We have unstable connection.
Yeah.
Okay, and is that clear for everyone? We can have the answer after this. And thank you for today, Katari
Yes,
and
thank you so much. Thank you so
everyone.
much,
Hope
guys.
you get the tips and tricks for IELTS test. Yeah. And thank you for coming.
Yes,
Then we have a session.
Can we have, yeah, we have photo session. So can you turn on your video, guys?
Well, I'm not going to use my headset.
Turn on your video, everyone. And smile. Don't forget to smile. Show your handsome and beautifulness. Whoa.
Oh, now we can see everyone.
Okay, are you ready, guys? Who want to take the screenshot?
I think still
Hmm?
we still waiting for the participant to
Okay.
on the video.
Don't forget to smile.
Of course.
Even
Please
though you
go
have
ahead
test,
with
you
the
have to
photo taking
smile.
session. I cannot turn on my video right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
For the others, there's no issue. You
Yasmin,
can turn on
Monif,
your
Rizal, Anna, and your video, please. Rizal, Anna, Arif, Yasmin, Aulia, and Monef, are you there? Just take the photo thing.
It's okay. Rin, you can start the photo.
Okay, ya.
Aside.
Start it. 1, 2, 3, smile. Again. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay.
Thank you
Are
guys
you
for
done?
coming.
Thank you guys for coming, and
See you next week. Stay
see
happy,
you next
stay
week.
healthy.
stay safe. Bye.
And thank you, Katari, our conductor.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, we will share the
Yeah, we will share the answer and
Okay, bye.
Bye.
thank you so much. Really appreciate.
Again, everyone.
Thank you so much. Hope you guys the tips and trick.
Oke, makasih ya Katari. Katari udah pergi ya. Oke. Ya udah, Rin nanti minta answernya aja, share kontak dan Instagramnya
Katari ya.